Reed. Online Reed. Hey, you seen his necklace?
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta.
It ain't in the thing though.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Stop the dash. Hold up, man. Hey, calm down. Calm down, my boy.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's brought down
oh my
for a
God.
loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
So over the condo yesterday.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender.
Over the condo?
He was all over
it's
him
about the same price.
And that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Where you see that at? I thought it was together.
Penix.
Yeah.
That's a
What
cut
type
for
of
the
run is
first.
that?
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Penix working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Penix.
Damn, I couldn't get that. My boy was in my fucking way, bro.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson.
Good job,
And the
Pat.
Colts
How
take
you do
over as
something
he
with your life?
records the 40th interception of his career.
Yeah, but we do need. Damn, I got.
So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So we can go early.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
I think I got to do.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Finds his man Downs. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Wilson's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs? You need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I heard you.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
The cat still outside. I'll put some bread or something out there.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. We'll see what they do. A very tempting spot to go for it.
I'm good.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it to his running back. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Something. Because last night his skin felt so dry.
Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Reaction. Play the reaction shit. Weird.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sorry, he mocked you.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Penix.
Oh, that's a good play.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the shotgun, Penix throwing deep for the end zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Colts in a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Running back sent in motion. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. They'll throw again. Richardson. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Third and goal for Richardson. He's on the move. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4th down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. This just 21 yards down the pipe.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. It is caught left side. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Penix working from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And again, it's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left.
Good job, Madden.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard
Good
gain.
job.
That play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
Good job, Madden. What's he counting on?
2nd down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 1.
That's a dive.
Complete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
But. Thank you,
Welcome
sir.
back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Your mama left ankle look like it's about to lean to the left for real. For real, look. Look at your left ankle.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Into the hands of Pitts. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's complete to Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. From the 46. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Downs will go in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket.
What?
They limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They send a man in motion. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Tight end in motion left. He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
What? Lie again. Hey, look, so for the first thing, when we move, right, what's the first thing we're going to get?
McLeod now returning it.
No, nigga, I'm talking about.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Couch. No.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. True.
From the shotgun, Penix.
Yeah.
Well, the
That was a
pressure
pick,
nearly got
Madden.
to him,
Y'all
but
was giving it
still
to
good
me.
play defensively
Y'all
as
gave it
that
to
one
him.
falls
Yeah, you
incomplete.
right about that.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, not for real. He learned quick.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix.
Probably thought I
He
was
isn't
hurting
holding
you.
up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back.
Up.
3rd down coming
He
up.
was looking like, what the hell is this? Huh? What are they doing? Like, I don't think this should be happening.
Penix now. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's trying to go deep again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I just dropped the fucking touchdown. I just dropped the touchdown, Joe.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Thank Jesus.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
That girl done turned to a dread here.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Penix. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Shit.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
That's a pig.
That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix looking to pass. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a
It's a
dive.
21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running back, motioning right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Trying for it with Penix. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down.
Dakota,
up the entirety of the
stop throwing stuff.
2nd down, 3rd and short, and you're
you throw stuff, you ain't gonna never have stuff.
And take that shot.
And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Richardson. On the move, headed right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. That one's out and caught on the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Colts nearing their 9th win of the season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Slot man motioned over. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 14. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
You remember that place called the Hidden Branches closed? Day 11.
First and 10 now from the 30.
They don't say yet.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty
It's
good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Nah, it is.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete
pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They go play action. Here's Penix. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield.
So no for Hurt side.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
No, for real.
Motioning him from the slot right. On first down, here's Penix.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Motioning the tight end now. Third down, it's Penix.
Hold on.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Circle. What the hell is it?
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Mooney will go in motion left. Second and 10, Penix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment.
Hey,
He's at the one. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Penix working from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak.